And now, a message from Seattle Seahawks owner Ken Behring.
Hello, I'm Ken Behring. Over the last couple of days, the media has turned me into some type of monster just because I don't want my team to get hurt when the Kingdome collapses in a big earthquake. They say I'm using that as an excuse, but I'm not. I'm so scared when I go into that building that I tiptoe around in it. Now, did you know that it's made of concrete, the weakest material known to man? And if Governor Lowry wants to fight me over it, come on, let's fight. I'm not afraid of you, even though I hear you're pretty good with your hands. So just try and stop me, Seattle. I've got 2 U-Hauls warming up outside of Kirkland. One for the equipment and one for the Seagulls. That's right, I'm taking the Seagulls, and there's nothing you can do about it. So just, oh my God, earthquake! Oh, you were just shaking the camera. Very funny. You Seattle folks are a laugh riot.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, there's some interesting news this week, isn't there? I just want to right now, let's just recap the last year in Seattle sports. Okay, the Mariners said that they were going to leave unless we built them a new stadium. So we put it to a vote. The people said no, and now we're going to build a new stadium. Then Ken Griffey said he's going to leave because he doesn't like the rain, so now he's going to get paid as much as it cost originally to build the Kingdome. They're going to give him that much. Ken Behring doesn't want the Seahawks to play in the Kingdome because he's afraid of earthquake damage, so he's going to move the team to the center of the San Andreas Fault. Now there. Did I miss anything? Does that just sort of bring us all up to date here? Very interesting town, isn't it? Okay. Now, the Seahawks management say that they'll be playing in Los Angeles next year. A lot of people are asking if they will keep the same name. Actually, no, they won't. They'll be changing their name from the Seattle Seahawks to the LA Liars. That's it. Now, the county, of course, as you've heard, has put a restraining order on the Seahawks. It's several pages long, and it restrains them from doing all sorts of stuff. They're restrained from moving the team. Ken Behring is restrained from appearing in public in a Speedo, which is a good thing. And during the negotiations, the Seagulls will be sequestered in the governor's office. And I'm sure that'll lead to another restraining order. So anyway, now the Seahawks have filed suit against the county. They say it's okay for them to break the lease because they haven't been provided with a first-class facility. Gary Locke says the Kingdome is a first-class facility, and I guess he defines first-class as a butt-ugly concrete mushroom with 2.5 working bathrooms and ceiling tiles that are held together with duct tape. I personally think the Kingdome is more like business class, okay? Not first class, not coach, it's business class. If they want to upgrade it to first class, I think everyone should be given a warm, moist towel after their king dogs. That, to me, that brings it up there. Now, during the press conference yesterday, after all the bad news came out, if you watched this, you heard a voice, someone in the audience said, "Have you talked to Paul Allen about this?" Paul Allen being the second richest man around here. No one bothers asking Bill Gates. It's like, don't ask Dad, ask Mom. Right. Don't do it, you know. We all know how the game is played. Gates never buys us anything cool. Paul Allen, he buys sports teams, Hendricks museums, parks. And now the way it works around here is that whenever we need some money for something, our government leaders go over to the big house on Mercer Island, and they go, Paul, could we like have $100 million? Just, you know, it's just for this one thing, you know, I mean, we promise we won't ask you, I promise we can't, okay, good, all right, yeah, that's like that. Actually, I think it's time for the Nordstroms to take back their biggest return ever. I believe they sold it, they can take it back. You can take anything back to the Nordstroms, as we know. He comes in, yes, Mr. Bering, you found that Seattle was not a good fit for you. It does look like you've run this team into the ground, but that's okay. We can't give you your money back, but we'll give you some store credit in the men's big and short department. Interesting week, folks, interesting week. Anyway, it looks like they're going to fight it out in court, and if you ever find yourself in court and you need some loyal and tough legal help, try calling these guys.
Do you need legal advice but feel you can't afford it? Well, worry no more, because now you can consult one of our lawyers for just $5. That's right, $5. How can we do this? Easy. All of our lawyers are dogs. What better ally can you have in a court of law than man's best friend? Now you're probably wondering, how effective can a dog be as a lawyer? The answer is plenty. Take a look at this.
So, you admit that you committed this horrible crime?
Yes, I did it.
No further questions. Your witness.
Counsel? Has the jury reached a decision?
We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant not guilty.
But he confessed to the crime.
We know, Your Honor. It's just that his attorney's so darn cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You little spice face, you. Yes, you are. So cute.
Very well. The defendant is free to go.
Good boy. Good boy.
So make your legal dreams come true. The next time you're in a jam, come see us here at the Canine Legal Clinic.
Okay, counselor, who wants a biscuit? You're a good lawyer. Yes, you are.
All right, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we'll be right back.
Hi, Doc. I'm here for my appointment.
Oh, hi, Earl. Come on in and sit down there. Let's get started. How'd your week go?
Well, pretty good, except Sandy and I had an argument again.
Well, I knew it. I've been counseling you for 3 weeks now, and you're still screwed up. Or what has it been, 3 months? It doesn't matter. I've had no effect.
Doc, that's not true, okay?
Yeah, at least you have a girlfriend, Earl. Women don't even find me desirable. I repulse them.
Doc, you know that's not true.
Yeah, watch this. Hey, honey, how's it going? There, you see? That's pretty typical.
Okay, well, look, I've been thinking about it, and I think the problem that Sandy and I are having is that we don't communicate very well.
Well, of course that's the problem, because I haven't helped you learn how to communicate.
Okay.
What about your mother?
She's fine.
Oh, come on.
Okay, we're not talking right now, actually.
Yeah, no, that figures too. You know why? Because I am a sham. I don't have any idea what I'm even doing.
Doc, yeah, you know what you were saying last week about the Oedipus complex? You know, I think you're really onto something there.
Come on, Earl, I don't even know what that means. I didn't study in grad school. I cheated on all my exams because my father wanted me to be a doctor. And that's the last thing I wanted to do, Earl. But no, Daddy's boy was going to be a famous doctor like him. You know what I wanted to be, Earl?
What?
I wanted to be a dancer, Earl. I wanted to dance. You can't really tell from that right there, but I was really good. But damn it, no, my daddy wanted me to be a doctor, so I became a doctor, and I'm a lousy doctor, and all my patients hate me.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. And you know something, Earl? They would be better off if I just got rid of myself, and that's what I'm going to do.
Doc, you got to get a hold of yourself here.
Earl, why don't you be honest? We have been counseling for 3 months. You're a bigger goof and more depressed than you ever were, and it's all my fault, and I'm going to end it right now.
Doc, you know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better, and I think that Sandy and I will do a lot better if I just listen to her a little bit.
You're just saying that, so I won't do this.
No, and my mom, if I just go over to her house for dinner a couple of times a week, then we won't let our problems build up. Okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Now, you're not just saying that.
No, honest.
Okay. And you're going to tell your mother that you love her, right?
Oh, I don't know about that,
Okay,
Doc.
fine. Then I'll just go right ahead.
No, okay, Doc, I'll tell her that I love her, okay? I'll tell her that. Please, get down.
All right. Well, my golly, we're out of time here, Earl. I guess I'll see you next week, huh?
Okay.
Tuesday at 4.
Yeah, of course.
Right here.
Okay.
Hey, Earl.
Yeah?
I'm not a bad doctor, am I?
No, you're a great doctor.
Thanks, Earl. See ya. Thanks, Earl. Okay.
Miss Johnson, who's my next patient?
Mrs. Walters.
Okay, I'm going to need a pair of rubber gloves, a chiffon sweater, a quart of cottage cheese, and a revolver.
The Late Report. Well, the new Gates Computer Science Center building was officially dedicated at Stanford University this week, with Bill Gates himself in attendance. Now, the ceremony was briefly marred, however, when a group of fraternity boys who didn't recognize Gates dragged him into the men's room and gave him a swirly. Energy Department officials say they can cut $49 million in spending at Hanford's radioactive waste tank farm this year without affecting safety-related equipment. They're also pretty sure that they can make a profit from the waste by bottling it and selling it as Zima Gold. State Senator Pam Roach of Auburn says there ought to be a law against penile implants for prisoners. She's sponsoring a bill called the 3 Strikes and You Don't Get a Bigger Penis Law. Ken Griffey's $34 million contract makes him the highest paid player in the history of baseball. Now, in addition to the money, Griffey's contract also states that he gets Lou Pinella's copy of GQ when Pinella is finished with it, and that Joey Cora will come by the house once a week to mow the lawn. Cora did not take the news well. Microsoft made an agreement with Walmart stores this week to sell Walmart merchandise on the internet. They say that even on the information superhighway, people will need to pull over once in a while for cheap cigarettes and tank tops. State Senate Majority Leader Sid Snyder has apologized for calling U.S. Congresswoman Linda Smith a, quote, self-promoting miserable bitch. Snyder says that he has since learned that Smith has a number of other people helping with promotion. A group of Republicans in Olympia want to make chlorofluorocarbons legal in Washington state, despite the fact that they are banned internationally. The group says that if this fails, they're ready with a second proposal to, quote, cover the oceans with oil. A Washington State University anthropology professor has suggested that if Bigfoot is ever found, he should be hunted down and killed. Here with an alternate view is Bigfoot. Bigfoot. How are you, Bigfoot? Nice to see you, Bigfoot.
My name is Vern. I'm standing backstage there waiting to come on. One of your technical crew people asked me, hey, Bigfoot, are you like a bear? You know, you do you know what in the woods? That's really clever there. What a mind. Never heard that before. So why don't let's hunt me down and shoot me, but not Mr. Witty back there. We want to make sure we preserve that gene pool. I just don't get it. Some anthropology so-called professor from Wazoo wants to hunt me down and blast away. And keep in mind, incidentally, that this is the same university that recently announced a research study on how cow farts affect the ozone. This guy's living in Pullman, and he thinks I don't have anything to live for. Now, I could understand it if maybe at some time I had said, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we hunt down and kill anthropology professors? But I never said that. You know, there is just so much hurtful stuff out there that's being perpetuated, like eyewitnesses always talking about my so-called overwhelmingly putrid odor. Now, you tell me, John, and be honest here. Do I smell bad?
No, not bad.
Do I smell familiar?
Well, what is that, Old Spice?
Yeah, I make an effort, see? And you know, the other thing, of course, is the name, Bigfoot. Now, that's just plain mean. If I wore shoes, I'd probably take an 11, 11 and a half. Now, that's not exactly a Bigfoot, is it?
Hey, Bigfoot, that's really fascinating, but could we move this along, please?
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to say one more thing. Look, Professor Small Nards, I'm not Bigfoot. I'm a Sasquatch with feelings who really doesn't look all that different from a Wazoo freshman after his first kegger when you get right down to it. So please, don't hunt me down and kill me. Thank you very kindly.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Bigfoot.
You're welcome, lardass.
Finally, King County health officials say there's not really a local rat epidemic and blame the panic on sensationalizing by TV reporters. So repeating that story, people on TV are just imagining the complete infestation of large killer sewer rats coming up in your toilet and biting you on the butt. This has been a late report. Don't go away because unlike the Seahawks, we're coming right back.
In the beginning, Seattle created the Mariners and the Seahawks, and they sucked. They played in a building of stone, and the rains came, and the rains leaked through the stone, and that sucked. But then the Mariners begat Johnson, and Martinez, and Griffey, and they were good. Damn good. And still the Seahawks sucked, but they obeyed the law, and the law said, thou shalt stay in the building of stone until the year 2005. And the law was good. The building of stone was repaired, and the Mariners, like a young David with Goliath, began to smite their foes. First fell the Angels, then the Yankees, then the Indians smote the Mariners, but still, it was a pretty good year. And the people rejoiced and cried out, let us build a great new open-air building for the Mariners. Then the costs were tallied, and the people said, you know, let's not. And then, though the people's voices had been heard, a new building was planned. And the people were confused, but hoped it would all work out somehow. And Griffey, who was good, damn good, said unto the Mariners, I'm leaving. And the Mariners said unto Griffey, here are many bags of gold. And Griffey replied, I'll stick around a while. And it was good. Expensive, but good. And still the Seahawks sucked. But the Seahawks had a powerful leader from California, a large man with heavy jowls. And the man defied the law and said unto the people, screw you, it's my ball and I'm going home. And lo, the wrath of Locke and Lowry fell upon the man, and a restraining order was issued. And a great darkness descended on the land, and people were verily pissed off. For although the Seahawks did suck, they sucked in Seattle. And in Seattle they should remain. Here endeth the lesson.
Well, that's just about all the time we have this week. And once again, we always like to thank you for inviting us into your homes because they're so much nicer than ours. And I guess just in this crazy week, I think we all are wondering, you know, just why is it that the sports franchises in this country aren't awarded to the cities? Why can't the cities have them instead of these crazy, greedy, rich egomaniacs? But they aren't, and that's just the way it is. And we hope this all works, you know, itself out. And what the hell? We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Maybe this isn't a real good time, you know, to bring this up, but I just wanted to say one more thing before I left town. I don't know how many of you folks have ever seen the Pasadena Rose Bowl facility, but there are an awful lot of seats in there. And boy, we could sure use your help in filling them. We're going to keep ticket prices very competitive, and I understand that there are some airlines that have some real good deals sometimes down here to Southern California. And we hope you'll still think of us as your football team, even though, of course, it isn't.